So let's now bring in disaster risk management spokesperson in the city of Cape Town, Sonica Lategan. Sonica, thank you so much for your time. As you've heard in that report by Vanessa, we understand 500 structures in Cape Town have now been destroyed. We also know that one person has died in the Paarl region, elsewhere in the province. Just talk to us about the very latest in terms of what is happening from your end and what you are seeing.
Yes, good afternoon, Anati, and good afternoon to your viewers as well. Yes, we have received quite a few reports of roofs that has been damaged as a result of the winds that we have experienced on Saturday. These areas that has, or the areas which the reports has been coming from, is mainly from the Somerset West area, your Helderberg Basin. There's been roofs being damaged or sheets that has been blown off houses in Mitchell's Plain, in Khayelitsha, in Macassar. The Somerset Mall had to be evacuated and is still closed. And then also the Somerset Driving License Testing Centre has been closed as a result of wind damage, as well as the Gordons Bay Driving License Testing Centre. And then other areas that has been affected by the winds was the Donkerbos informal settlement in Somerset West, and then also new reports coming in from Delft, North and Northbound, and Clifton as well. Then there's been about 81 trees that has been reported that have been uprooted since Saturday. We've also received some flooding reports from our Leonsdale Epping area and Khayelitsha, where 12 structures has been flooded in Empolweni village, and also in Monmabisi, where approximately 400 structures had been damaged as a result of flooding. There was also quite a few houses that has been damaged, either completely or partially, in the Glencare area in South Peninsula. And then also, as you alluded to, power outages is specifically in the Helderberg Basin. The outages came down from 31 outages this morning to 19, as our teams are on the ground busy to restore these areas.
And now, as we've heard, from Gift of the Givers, pleading, in fact, that residents should at least be, evacuated, particularly given the fact that we are hearing that there is more persistent rain on the cards today. What are you doing in terms of alerting people, especially those that are vulnerable at this stage, to move to shelters, I would imagine? Just talk to us about those arrangements.
Our disaster management risk officials are on the ground, busy monitoring the high-risk areas, and also do some awareness in the areas in terms of moving to taking up shelter at friends and family. And then we also have our RIMS department, who's assisting with sandbags in some of the areas where it is needed. And we are also, our informal settlement areas, also busy seeing where they can assist with flood kits. We basically engaging with our National Human Settlements Department in this regard.
So we understand, of course, like I said earlier on, one person was killed, we understand today, in Paarl. Just talk to us about any other incidents, any other injuries. How's everyone doing?
In the city of Cape Town, we haven't received any reports of injuries or deaths as a result of the weather that we've experienced, but we also do advise people to stay indoors, especially in the areas where structures has been damaged and roof sheeting is flowing or is blown around by the wind. So we do advise people to stay indoors, as these items blowing around in the wind can be dangerous and be a hazard to them.
I know it's early days, but have you at all managed to just assess the damage that has been caused so far?
It will take some time to do a proper damage assessment. For now, we are only busy on the ground to assess the impacts on the communities, but and also in terms of infrastructural damage. But a full damage report will only be done after this event.
All right. Thank you so much, Sonica, for that. Sonica Lategan there giving us an update in terms of what is currently on the ground in the Western Cape. Of course, she's from disaster management. We do understand, of course, that inclement weather is continuing there and more rains are expected in Cape Town and other surrounding areas. But we will keep an eye on that.